Welcome to the kidsministry.blog podcast. Every episode, we share ideas, tips, and resources to help your children's ministry thrive.
Okay, let's unpack this. Today, our deep dive is drawing from Kids Ministry blog, specifically their article, My Favorite Event Planning Tools. You know that feeling? Buried in sticky notes, coffee-stained notebooks, planning events like it's, 1995.
Yeah, totally. And that's exactly where the author found themselves after this VBS disaster they mentioned.
Right. Chaos.
And it's fascinating, this realization that, hey, the rest of the world has tools for this. Digital tools that can, actually save your sanity.
Turn that chaos into something manageable.
Exactly. We're going to look at how some simple shifts can make a huge difference.
Okay. So our goal today is really to give you that shortcut, understanding how these digital tools can genuinely transform planning, prevent those last-minute panics, make things smoother for, everyone involved, including you.
You should walk away with some concrete ideas. How to bring order, why these tools really matter.
So let's start with the problem, that pre-digital planning nightmare the article describes. Paint that picture a bit more.
Yeah, the VBS disaster. Sounds like, lost notes, frantic group texts everywhere, feeling like you're constantly playing air traffic controller for church events, just juggling everything.
Like trying to remember Marcus's mom's phone number off the top of your head, maybe.
Exactly. Or forgetting who's bringing what, that constant low-level panic.
Okay, so tool number one they mentioned for tackling this, Google Sheets. How does that move things forward?
Well, it moves beyond just random papers. It becomes a central hub. Volunteer lists, supply inventories, timelines, budget tracking. It's all in one place.
And the article highlights the best part. Multiple people can actually use it, right? Tom, Sarah, Jessica. They can all add info.
Yes, that's crucial. It stops that game of playing telephone where details get lost, like that phone number example. Everyone sees the same info. It builds shared ownership.
Okay, that makes sense. So organization gets centralized. What about volunteer coordination? That's often a huge headache. Group texts flying.
The article points to SignUpGenius here. It basically replaces those chaotic group texts. Volunteers can see the specific jobs, the specific times needed, and just sign themselves up.
And it sends reminders automatically.
Yes. Automatic reminders. Plus, everyone can see who signed up for what.
So people can coordinate things like carpools themselves without the planner being the bottleneck.
Exactly. It avoids that disaster where, half the positions are empty because everyone assumes someone else was handling it. Empowers people.
Right. Okay, so for bigger operations, maybe multiple events happening, the article mentions Planning Center. Calls it fancy, but worth it. What's the deal there?
Yeah, Planning Center is more of a, comprehensive system. Yeah. Good if you're tracking multiple events, lots of different volunteer schedules, team communication, all in one spot.
So it helps prevent conflicts, like Sarah seeing her kids' ministry schedule alongside other church commitments she has.
Precisely. Or Tom tracking equipment needs so you don't double book the projector for two different events on the same night. It's more strategic.
Gotcha. Okay, let's zoom in a bit. Disaster prevention. Those little things that fall through the cracks. Timelines. Communication.
Simple timeline templates are key here, moving beyond just winging it. Having a consistent template 2 weeks before, 1 week before, day of tasks, make sure stuff isn't forgotten.
Like the example they gave. Parents showing up for VBS pickup while the team's still cleaning up because the time wasn't super clear.
Exactly, that kind of thing. Clear communication prevents that confusion. And tools like the Remind app, or even Marco Polo for asynchronous video messages, cut through the noise. Better than messy group texts for important announcements.
Like if Tyler's dad is running late for pickup, you can send a focused notification.
Right. It actually gets seen.
Okay, 2 more big ones. Money and supplies. Always stressful.
Totally. For budget tracking, it's about shifting from just, estimating in your head to a simple spreadsheet. Track expenses, see categories, keep a running total, know what things actually cost.
Like realizing craft supplies always cost more than you think, but food maybe costs less?
And you can easily record donations. Like when Emma's mom brings in supplies, it's all documented.
And supplies themselves, avoiding that last-minute panic run.
A supply management app, or even just a shared note, something where you have an ongoing inventory, check things off, add items as you think of them, share the list.
And taking pictures. The article mentions taking pictures of the supply closet after an event.
Yes, so Jessica doesn't buy more construction paper next time when there's already an unopened pack hiding in the back. Genius.
Okay, last piece. Participant onboarding. registration forms.
Huge relief. Online forms replace that nightmare of emails and phone calls back and forth. You collect everything: dietary needs, transport info, medical stuff like Marcus needing his inhaler, all in one place.
Automatic confirmations too,
Yep.
and easy updates.
Yep. You can easily message all registered families at once if details change. So much smoother.
Okay, so lots of specific tools for specific problems. But zooming out, what's the core principle here? Why does this digital shift really work?
It comes down to something simple the blog really emphasizes. It's not just having the tools, it's about consistent use. A simple tool used regularly beats a fancy system nobody touches.
Right, consistency is key.
And it enables sharing responsibility. It's not all on one person's memory anymore. Tom and Sarah can help train others because the system is there.
So it moves from relying on one superhero planner to building a sustainable team approach.
Exactly. That's the real shift.
And the ultimate payoff. What does success look like, according to the author?
Reduce stress, definitely. Fewer disasters, being able to actually delegate effectively, building systems you can reuse event after event.
And the author mentions kids asking, when's the next event? And parents volunteering more.
Yeah. Because the events run smoother, expectations are clearer, the planner actually gets to enjoy it more too. That's the win. And connecting this to the bigger picture, you see, it's not about suddenly becoming this super organized person overnight. This deep dive really shows it's about finding simple, repeatable systems. Systems that cut down the stress and, honestly, make events more enjoyable for everyone, especially the person planning them.
So what does this all mean for you listening? Think about a planning challenge you faced recently. Could even a free tool like Google Sheets or just using your phone camera consistently for supplies have made a difference? It raises that question, doesn't it? It's one small digital step you could take, maybe even today, to make your next event plan less of a nightmare and maybe even enjoyable.
Thanks for listening. To find more ideas, tips, and resources, go to kidsministry.blog. We'll see you next time.